welcome to our video, How to Do Payroll. Today we're going to learn how businesses figure out how much they pay employees, how much tax to take out, and what the company owes in payroll taxes. By the end, you'll be able to fill out a payroll record and understand how real paychecks work. Payroll is the process of paying workers for their time. When someone works at a ranch, store, or office, the business needs to record their hours, pay rate, and all the tax deductions. That way, both the employee and the government can get the right amounts. Before we calculate anything, let's learn a few words. Gross pay means total money earned before anything comes out of your paycheck. Net pay is the amount you actually take home. Withholding and deduction mean money taken out for taxes or benefit, and employer taxes are extra costs that the business has to pay. Here is our payroll record. Jordan worked 40 hours at $20 per hour. To find gross pay, you multiply hours times rate. 40 times 20 equals $800. That's Jordan's gross pay before taxes. The government collects federal income tax from every paycheck. The amount depends on how much the person earns and what they wrote on their W-4 form. For Jordan, federal tax is $70 this week. Next are Social Security and Medicare taxes, also called FICA. Social Security is 6.2% and Medicare is 1.45%. So let's do the math. First, you turn the percentages into decimals. So 6.2% becomes 0 and 62 thousandths. And 1.45% becomes 0 and 145 ten thousandths. Then you multiply each of them by 800. 800 times 0 and 62 thousandths equals $49.60 for Social Security. 800 times 0 and 145 ten thousandths equals $11.60 for Medicare. Some employees have other deductions like health insurance or retirement. Jordan has $25 for health insurance. So along with his other deductions, you add those together, the $49.60 for Social Security, the $11.60 for Medicare, and the $25 for his health insurance, plus the additional $70 that came from his W-2 form or W-4 form. You take all of those deductions and you subtract that from 800. And then it equals $643.80. So that's Jordan's take-home pay. Each employee also has an earnings record. It lists every paycheck and keeps a running total for the year. This helps when filling out year-end forms like the W-2. Now let's talk about what the employer pays. The business must match Social Security and Medicare. That's another $49.60 and $11.60. So the employer also pays FUTA and SUTA, federal and state unemployment taxes. So the total tax cut for this worker is $89.20. FUTA stands for the federal unemployment tax, and SUTA stands for the state unemployment tax. Employers pay these taxes to help fund unemployment benefits for people who lose their jobs. Employees don't pay these, only employers do. Every 3 months, employers send a report to the IRS called a 941. It lists how much the business paid in wages, how much taxes was withheld, and how much the employer owes for Social Security and Medicare. It's like a big summary for the government. Okay, so let's review. Step 1, we learned how to calculate gross pay. Then we learned to subtract taxes and deductions to get net pay. Then recorded everything in the payroll sheet and added employer taxes like the FUTA and SUTA. Then we filed the 941 for each quarter.